Whoa, that curse is out of here. Now this is the Ryoshima Coast I know and love. Actually, I really don't know it all that well, but see that sunken ship? I don't remember ever seeing it there before. But anyway, Ryoshima Coast is where you'll find the big city. Cyan City is just a bit of a walk from here. You'll find almost anything you could imagine there. How about we mosey on over, Furball? Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Okami. Last time, we got here to Ryoshima Coast after going through the city checkpoint and restored it with this guardian sapling, and its music is so good. It is the best area track in the game. I adore it. It's such a good track. Anyway, we're actually beginning this episode not with this, but by feeding horses. I actually thought we could do that now. These are not horses, these are cows. I'm sorry. Right, so the cows have been fed. We have 357 praise. Perhaps we can upgrade something, actually. We can pretty much definitely upgrade something. We can upgrade our ink again. And I think that's probably the best option, so we're going to go ahead and upgrade our ink again. We're getting rather close. We only have 2 more upgrades until the final ink upgrade, because the highest any upgrade goes is 400, so... We also got the new enemy last time, the Guardians. And actually, there's a little cave here that we'll be going through right now. After we bloom this clover. No, bloom the clover. Right. I don't know why that explodes, or why it needs to, but we are actually back in Madame Fawn's house. So we don't actually have to go through Taka Pass in the city checkpoint to get here. We just have to go to Madame Fawn's house, or rather to get from Agatha to Ryoshima. Rather convenient, really. I'm glad that exists because we won't really need it later. We probably actually won't be using it at all because we'll be able to... We don't need to head back to Shinshu or Agatha at the moment. There's no reason to. But if there was, I mean, a shortcut. Oh, how inconvenient. The ancient Ankoku temple is at the top of the hill here, but the priestess in charge is always busy and never there. I'm afraid you have a wasted journey like me, Wolf. So apparently the priestess is missing, or, well, busy. I don't know if she's missing specifically. Probably not missing. I don't know why she'd be missing. Anyway, I like how the music changes here. I like it for the simple reason that, why am I running the wall? For the simple reason that it's, atmospheric. The music's not as good as Ryoshima, but you know, nothing is. Is this like, what is this animal? Wait, oh, I don't want to feed it. Is this like, okay, it's a bunny, I think? Or is it a dog? It's a cat? Hold on, I need to hit it. Find out what the hell this thing is. Okay, it's a cat. Because it curled up, it looked like a lot of different things. Not much in here, actually. I don't think I've really ever been in here. Maybe on my first playthrough, but definitely not since then. Wow, that's some statue. Somebody's gonna steal it if it's left out here much longer. Whoever owns that thing should be more careful. People offer incense here. Right, so I don't think that... Oh, there's a chest in here with a incense burner. Okay, well, it makes sense that, you know, you burn the incense people offer. Right, well, let's out of here. There's nothing much here to do, not at the moment at least. We can run those hills here. Those hills. And this is something I prefer to Okami way more than Okami Den. Just the sense of exploration. It's a fairly linear game, yeah, but there's just a lot of places you can go that you can't in Okami Den. I'm not going to blame design for that, because, you know, you're on the DS, what are you going to do? You can't really do that much with that hardware. But, yeah, but it's better in this game, clearly. Not clearly. Thankfully, I suppose. Obviously, it's a better word, because of hardware. So you can keep hitting this bell and get holy bones. I believe it gives you an L if you hit enough times. A holy bone L. I don't know how many times you have to hit it. I thought you only did it 10 times and you get... There we go. Don't know how many times that was. Hit the bell enough and you will get a holy bone L, and that will be your last prize. Your holy bone L. Holy bone bell, yeah. Down here is a dude. Let's just go and talk to people. It's such a shame that the ship's stranded out, or about the ship stranded up there by the rocks, and we were so close to the port. But then it was attacked by that terrifying water dragon and it sunk. People say there's an invaluable treasure in it too, but the water dragon makes it too dangerous to sail these seas. Water dragon? Now that ship over there is actually really interesting, because it actually got explained in Okami Den. It actually got plot behind it. It's called the Goryo, G-O-R-Y-E-O, and there's actually a story behind it, and that amazed me, because when I played Okami Den, I did not expect to find out about this, you know, random ship in Ryoshima. I just thought, you know, there's a ship, it sunk, oh well, Water Dragon did it a while ago. But apparently 9 months ago, this ship sank here. What was it, 9 months ago? Yeah, it must have been. Well, no. No, this was recent. I'm dumb. This ship sinking was recent. Anyway, there's some foxes, foxeye, fox. Well, foxes and foxeyes, the only plurals that could exist possibly. We're not gonna fight any of the enemies here because we don't need to. There's no new enemies right now. There's one enemy at some point that we won't be able to see it unless we specifically meet it, and I'll make sure to find that thing. Do you live around here, doggy? I've heard some nasty rumors from the city. Do you know anything about it? Apparently, a mysterious disease is spreading. They say people are dropping like flies. I know, it's just gossip. There's probably no truth in it. So let's forget about that and get down to business, huh? Take a look and see if we've got anything we've been sent for. So some disease has been spreading throughout the city, seemingly. Let's sell our treasure, get some yen. We have a lot of yen, nothing to buy, which is rather unfortunate. We had 2 little cursed stones to pollinate, rejuvenate, restore, bloom, whatever word you want to use. I'm gonna use pollinate because it doesn't make any sense, and I like that word. Except I don't know. I shouldn't say I like that word. I mean, I don't know what I mean. It's a good word. It's fun to say, pollinate, for no reason other than I'm weird. Which I guess is a pretty good reason. So, back to rejuvenating, that word. Rejuvenating these will just reveal some pigs that you can feed. In fact, let's feed the pigs some herbs. What is he? He wants seeds, okay. What kind of pig eats seeds? I remember as a kid, that there is this one anime movie thing that I watched a lot for some reason, where this little girl's parents get turned into pigs. Well, everyone in like this vacation spot, I believe it was, gets turned into pigs. I don't remember why or what she did to fix it or if she fixed it. I honestly don't remember anything about the movie otherwise. That's it. I don't remember the name, I don't remember the character, or, you know, how they tied in the whole pig thing. Granted, I also can't remember how the blorbs tie in to the plot in Bowser's Inside Story, so... did the blorbs even tie in? Because I can't remember, like, what does that have to do with the Dark Star in that game? I don't get it. Anyway, use the lily pad. You can actually use Galestorm on the lily pad to make it blow, instead of just jumping and making more. It's faster doing that, but you can also just use Galestorm if you truly want to. There's actually another dojo here. Come in, bring your friends so you can fight them. Is it just me, or does this place seem desperate for customers? Well, they have to be there, you know, on an island out here. Why would you build your dojo here? That seems like a really bad spot. Anyway, look who's here. Greetings, my little wolf friend. Huh? Hey, Gramps, what are you doing here? I'm as elusive as my fighting techniques, friend. Be it a lone island among the waves or the most frigid mountain peak, I forge a warrior's path throughout the land. And what has brought you here? Do you once again seek your own tutelage in the fighting arts? Right, so we're going to buy certain things here. Not everything, but certain things. We are going to be buying Holy Eagle, which is a double jump, and Digging Champ, which is, it lets us dig through rocks, which will be very helpful. We're not buying Fleetfoot. We're going to be buying 5 Winds and Spirit Storm. And also this, whatever that's called, Spirit Armageddon. And also 3 Shears. Wailing Mirror and stuff like this is okay. If you equip reflectors with main sub-weapons to increase the attack power, that's okay if you like reflectors a lot, and I do. I actually usually get this. I'm not going to be getting it for the LP, because I'm going to be switching weapons a lot, and there's never a time from henceforth where we will have a reflector as both our main and sub-weapon. That might have happened... That definitely did happen during the beginning parts of the game, but not now. Golden Fury is interesting, but we're not going to be buying it, and we're also not going to be buying Brown Rage. These are very interesting powers, though, if you want them. Anyway, I actually don't feel the need to show these, because it is just tutorial stuff, and I can show you it outside of the tutorials. So, I will see you back here after I've learned all this stuff. Okay, so we've learned all of that at this point. Thank God, that took quite a while. You have to go through all the tutorials, you cannot skip them, it is annoying. You can skip certain cutscenes, but not tutorials. Digging Champ will allow us to dig through hard rock like this and dig up certain treasures we couldn't before, and outside the dojo is a stray bead. We also got Holy Eagle, which will allow us to double jump and up to platforms like these, much like the moon turret over there. Turret, what the hell? Over there, you can see actually, that overlooks the sunken ship. The sensei mentioned that. I might splice that video in right here or something, but yeah, the sensei mentioned that, but I didn't feel it was very important. There's something down here, I believe. But yeah, Sensei mentioned that Not important dialogue, really, so I didn't bother to commentate over that. And we can show everything off that we got. Okay, you need to get on lily pad. Hold on. Okay, that's not going to blow up the wall. Cherry bomb in water. 1, how does it work? How does that happen? 2, it's kind of annoying to use because you have to ball roll physics in water, and that's swimming physics rather, plus water physics or plus bomb physics. Yeah. While Ami's swimming there, we can actually see that if we look at her animation a bit, it kind of looks like a dolphin jumping out of water. That brings up an interesting beta element that was in Okami, in that when Ami was in water, originally she was going to turn into a dolphin. When she jumped, she was going to turn into an eagle. Both those one of those concepts is used later on in a sort of way when we go through a lot of water, and we can do it quickly. And Holy Eagle might just be a reference to that, the name at least. It's a reference to jumping. A reference to jumping as an eagle. I can't say that for sure, because the eagle actually does not get used in this game at all to fly. But anyway, this guy, the animal lovers, complained that his rabbit Inaba is gone. Apparently this is just an in-joke with the developers. Inaba, I believe, was one of the developers in some sort. I can't remember exactly what he did at the moment. And he had a pet rabbit. Or not Naba. Maybe it wasn't Naba. I don't know. He had a pet rabbit, so they put that in the game. I don't know if that's the exact backstory. I honestly can't remember at the moment. Maybe the guy was named Inaba and he just loved animals, which is also another likely thing. In some ways, an in-joke. Back at the end of this pier, there's the Dragon Beat. I suppose this was the dock that they were talking about with the ship that the Goreo almost got to. We're gonna refer to that ship as the Goreo because it actually has a name now. That does not have a name in this game. Well, it does. Obviously, still called the Goreo. Well, canonically at least. Kamiya had nothing to do with Okami Den, as far as I know, besides, you know, writing the story for the previous game. Okami Den kind of screwed the plot up as well. Okami Den's a good game and all, but screwed up the plot a little bit. Anyway. Ryoshima Coast is a pretty small area for having such amazing music and also being, you know, kind of important, connecting to the city and all. There's not much here, actually. Like, overall, I mean, there's some side quests and eventually there's going to be a water spout to get out of here. I don't know why they didn't just put it right next to that little sand thing over there, but no, they decided to put it all the way at the end of this dock, pretty much. Good idea, honestly. Okami has a number of design flaws, like, in its areas. I still love the game. It's one of it's my favorite game of all time, actually. Not even, no, do not, that would have been really bad. You can run on the edge of this. Has a number of design flaws. We'll get to them. I will complain about them, but I don't mind them because I'm a fanboy and don't care about anything bad in this game. That's how it works, don't you know? Anyway, new enemy. I believe these are something Tengus, umbrella Tengus, dancing tango Tengus. They was dancing, so I don't know. I don't honestly know the names of every enemy in this game. I can't. That's, again, one of the things I just can't remember about Okami is the enemy names and floor finishers. Anyway, attack it, or rather use Galestorm and then attack it, and it will hold up its umbrella. Use Galestorm then, and it will be blown back, and you can do that. And I'll see. Floor finisher was Galestorm, but we kind of finished it off before we could do that. We left him with a measly about 60,000 yen after the whole dojo thing, though. Well, not even about. Now we're at that, so good. Over here is a Devil Gate. You may notice the Demon Scrolls and now the Devil Gate with the smoke around it have changed from red, or rather blue, to red. That's just to transition to a different enemy type, because, you know, before we had imps, now we have Namahages and Tengus and stuff like that. Originally, these would have just been Crow Tengus if we were still in, you know, Shinshu or whatever. I'm also out of ink, basically, so I'm just going to have to run around and use my sub-rosary. There are two different types of rosaries, actually, as sub-weapons. There are the type that I'm using right now is a sort of scatter shot one that will fire a lot of different projectiles, and then there are the ones that will only fire one. I don't know why there's two different types, but there are, and I honestly prefer the ones that only fire one. I think those are a lot better, honestly. But, they're both decent, at least. They're both usable, that's certainly true. No, okay, you need to, Jesus Christ, and that's an ice cream truck. Give me a minute. So the ice cream truck never really did leave, so I'm doing post-com. The thing is about the ice cream truck, like, it left fairly after I decided, well, like a few minutes after I decided I'm gonna just post-com over it and post, and that's what post-com means. And then the ice cream truck left, and I was really mad, but I couldn't go back on it because it was too late. I'd already decided. I stopped recording. I didn't stop recording audio specifically, but I'd stopped talking for a good while. But either way, the Abume as an enemy aren't that bad. Their full finisher is not Galestorm, by the way. I don't know why. I just thought it was. I don't know why. I guess because they're similar to the Krotangu, but whatever. Anyway, accidentally skipped the purifying sequence there, but whatever. What you have to do after defeating the Devil Gate Trial, or Devil Gate, I should just say, is feed these rabbits. We'll get your praise, your 8 praise, not bad. But after that, if you look around, you'll notice a white and black rabbit that hasn't been fed yet, or hasn't been counted as fed yet. So you have to feed him individually. So you basically use 2 bloody herb feed bags in the side quest, which is what, like 1,000 yen? That's not the easiest thing, but you can pick up other animals by biting them, or with the C button. I'm not sure what that would be in other versions of the game. Doesn't really matter. But the C button, you can pick up enemies, or pick up animals like that, small animals. Others you can just drag. And take them back to Inaba here, or rather, take them back to the animal lover. And that rabbit's name is actually Inaba. I think I've called the animal lover Inaba multiple times, and I apologize for that. But thinking back to him, you'll not only get your 20 praise, which, okay, so 30 praise overall from side quest. Not that bad. I guess that's in exchange for your 1,000 yen, and you get your stray bead. Not, pretty easy side quest. But that's gonna end the episode. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time, rather, where we go to Cyan City, the capital of Nippon. See ya.